All right, what's up, people of YouTube? It's TornadoSoup. I'm back. If you've follow the channel at all, which maybe you do, very low subscriber count. I thank all subscribers. Um, but yeah, chances are you just stumbled on this video, or maybe you've seen some of the other videos in the past. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I've taken the last almost 2 months, month and a half off from doing videos. I don't even want to say off because that makes it sound like a job. This is a hobby, really. I just stopped doing a hobby for a little bit, which isn't time off. Uh, yeah, I decided to step back a little. It was getting a little, I don't even know what to call it. I was getting a little creatively frustrated, I guess, is probably the best way to say it. But I'm back now, and I decided to just kind of make this video to map out how the channel is going to be for the next while so that things aren't coming out of nowhere. This is kind of like my channel trailer in a way. Not really, because it's not showcasing the other videos, but you get what I mean. So, I don't know where to start. I guess I'll start with why I stopped doing it in the first place. So, like I said a few seconds ago, I got a little creatively frustrated. There was only so much time in the day to do YouTube, and I've got a lot of other stuff that I want to get to, writing and stuff, and reading and everything, and YouTube fell down pretty far down on my list of priorities. And I didn't really want it to be that far down because I wanted to be able to put as much work and effort into it as I could and make these videos something that I'm proud of. And if I can't do that, then I don't really see the point in doing it. Um, and it was just kind of taking up a lot of time. Not too much time, but I couldn't devote as much time to it as I would like. And, there were a lot of different factors. One, I haven't really spent any money on this channel. I spent like $25 on this cheap microphone, and that's about it. I use, I paid like $3 for the editing software that I use, which is an app on my phone. That's it. I don't have a computer that can adequately edit videos, so I'm kind of stuck with the app on my phone. And sometimes I can get a good video out of it, but it takes a really long time to get it into a state that I like, and that was kind of bothering me. I like my Tom King video with the Watchmen. That was one of my favorite. That is my favorite video that I've done. I thought the script was really well handled as far as it's my best handled script. I'm not going to say it's the best YouTube video ever, but it's the best one I've done. And I'm proud of the editing on it. I'm proud of the writing and my thought process. And it ended up being like a 7-8 minute long video, which is a pretty good length. I think that's, you get too long and people don't want to watch it, but you get too short and you're just not going to get everything in time. So I think 7 to 8 minutes long is a good length. But it took me, you know, an hour to write probably, and then I don't even know how long to get it all together and, get the proper images and video footage from, like the Watchmen movie and TV show. And even then, there's not that much. And it's a shorter video, too. I've had some videos that are like 15 minutes long because I've got 15 minutes worth of stuff to say. And I just kind of end up, like the beginning is always pretty, pretty thoroughly edited. There's different images when I say different things as an edited video goes on YouTube. But then as I go on, I'm running out of time and I want to get a video up. I've got a deadline of sorts, and I kind of just start like stretching out the same image. And I don't really like doing that. And when it's something like Tom King's Watchmen, that news could have broke on that any day. So I was really rushing to get through it, but I was also doing I was writing stuff. I had different work to do, and I couldn't devote all of my time to it because, as I said, it falls pretty low on the totem pole of my responsibilities and hobbies, really. And there were things that happened in the month and a half where I wasn't doing anything that I would have liked to cover. There was a Wonder Woman trailer, new Birds of Prey trailer, the Morbius trailer, Crisis, obviously. All of those, even if I didn't have something to say off the top of my head, I probably could have constructed something that could have made an interesting video. But at the same time, I didn't know how much time I could devote to that, and I was conflicted because I really like doing the heavily edited videos like the Tom King one, but I don't have a lot of time to do that, and if I spend too much time, then I'm not getting a video out for a while, and then, there's not going to be as many views, and, that's how YouTube works. So I decided to take a break. I wasn't sure that I was going to do it anymore. I wasn't sure if people were interested, really. I mean, obviously, some people are interested, but honestly, I don't understand why people would want to watch my videos. It's sort of a self-esteem thing. I don't get the appeal. So I'm always trying to, make it as good as possible so people do want to watch it, but I don't think that, I could have $1 million budget doing these, simple breakdown type videos, and I don't think I would understand why people would want to watch it, so that's a large part of it. And I just wanted to like take a step back and see if it was really worth continuing. And for the first couple weeks, I was doing well. I barely even thought about doing a YouTube video. Even when Crisis came out, there were a few moments where I thought, oh, well, that could make a good video, hypothetically. But those thoughts kind of left pretty soon. I can't even really tell you what those moments are now. And I kind of just settled into not doing YouTube again. And I was just comfortable with that. I was comfortable in a world where there was no TornadoSoup content. I would check the channel every couple days to see how the videos were doing and if I had gotten any new comments. But other than that, I wasn't putting any work into new videos. So once I got that step back, I started thinking about why I started doing YouTube in the first place. Like 3 or 4 weeks into the sabbatical. I don't like saying sabbatical because, again, that makes it sound like it's a job. It's not a job at all. But 3 or 4 weeks into it, I started thinking, why did I start YouTube in the first place? And it came down to, I wasn't doing it for views. I mean, I'm still not doing it for views, but that wasn't the main motivator. I never thought I would make it, quote unquote, big on YouTube. I never thought I would have like 1 million subscribers and, brand deals and all of that kind of stuff. I just wanted an outlet to talk. I'm a very shy person in my personal life, and I wanted to get more comfortable talking. And this seemed like a good way to do it, talking into a microphone about things that I love, like comic books. It just seemed like a simple way to do it and to kind of just get myself to be more outgoing. And I was, working, and I don't know how to say it. I guess, like, not only to get myself to be more outgoing, but to get myself to be, to learn how to use editing software at least a little, so that if there's a time in my life when I will need to use, make a short video, then I'm more familiar with how to do it. Even if I'm using a better editing software, then I'll have some level of familiarity. And I wanted to work on, writing a persuasive argument in the form of, like the very first video I did, the one on Batman's wedding. That was kind of, analyzing evidence and just making a strong argument off of it, just to kind of, give myself something to do over summer break. And during the third or fourth week off, I started thinking, well, I've kind of done that. I've reached that goal. But and eventually YouTube had started to become more than just that. I was just making videos partially to just try to keep up with the schedule, but also because I liked making the videos, but I didn't really know how to take that, where to go from that. Basically, this is my long and convoluted way of saying that, yes, I want to get back into it. I want to start making regular videos again. But I have to change. In order to, not just have YouTube push everything else aside, I've got to change the way that I put out videos and the way my videos work. And I figured there were a few ways that I could potentially do this. One, I could just try to devote as much of my free time as possible to editing a video to get one out every week. But ultimately, I knew that wasn't sustainable. As much as I would like to do that, I know that's not a sustainable attempt, because I get overwhelmed pretty easily. And, if my hobby starts feeling like a job, then I'm not going to want to do it. And like I said, I'm not expecting to ever make money off of this, so it's not a job. And I'm not really doing it for views. Like I said, I'm just trying to get more comfortable talking. So ultimately, I settled on, alright, I still want to make content like my Tom King Watchmen video, where it is researched and scripted and well edited, but I don't have time to do that every week. So I've settled on, maybe I'll just make my channel sort of like not a podcast, but podcast adjacent. There will be a few different images on the screen, but it won't be like the main crux of what's happening. If I need to pull the audience's attention to the screen, then I'll do that. Like with my weird and cool comic cover series, which is something that I'll get back to doing soon too. But mostly it'll be a few still images, maybe, insert a video clip or something, and that'll be it. And it won't be super scripted. I'll just be talking, because that is the point of the channel. I just want to talk. I don't care if people listen. I just want to talk. And if that is attractive to you, if you want to just listen to me talk, then you can listen to me talk. And if you don't, then, alright, that's cool. I get it. I wouldn't want to listen to me talk. So I perfectly understand you not wanting to watch the channel. But I also figured I do want to get into more heavily edited content. So I figured, alright, once a month, I'll attempt to get one of those videos out. So I have a month in between where I can, work on it and make it as polished as possible. I can't promise that I'll always get one out, but hopefully there will be one video like that every month. Whether it's a theory or more of a breakdown sort of thing, or a history video, which I really like doing, but those don't get a lot of views, so I don't know. It'll depend on what's happening, because sometimes I have a good video idea and sometimes I don't, and that affects what I do. So, yeah, that's what the channel's going to be from now on. Sometimes, it's not going to change a whole lot. The types of videos are going to essentially be the same. I'll have for something I want to talk about, but now it might be a little bit more broad. If I just want to talk about a certain comic series that I really like, then that's what I'll talk about. If I just feel like talking about Batman the Animated Series one day, then that's what I'll talk about. And I'll try to get out at least one video out every week, but hopefully more. And we'll see what happens from there. If I go down to 0 subscribers, which is impossible, I am one of my subscribers, but if that does happen, then that's fine. I'll even unsubscribe for myself. I don't care. And if by some miracle this does allow my channel to grow more, then that's great too. I do like, trying to work a schedule around what's, popular. I just think that's not my main goal, but I think that's fun. It's more fun to just try and, maneuver things so that more people will watch it. But that's still not the main reason I'm doing this. And I'm going to work on, my... First of all, I'm going to work on saying and is... As I'm recording this video, I'm realizing that and is sort of a crutch word too. But crutch words so that my speaking is less disjointed. I think I've been able to work on that quite a bit throughout recording, throughout the channel as a whole, but I want to keep getting better at that. That's one of the goals of the channel. And I also want to work on my intro. I used to do every video just, hello everybody, TornadoSoup here, because I kind of just got used to that. Like, my voice just goes into that tone right away when I need it to. But it's also a kind of a boring way to start the video, and I want to liven things up. I want, if people are going to watch, then I think it would be great to make them want to watch past the first 3 seconds. I'm not sure how I'm going to open videos, though, then. That's why this video opened really weird. So, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just change how I say, hey, how's it going, TornadoSoup here? I could probably do that in a better way, but it's sort of just like in my brain as that's how it goes now. So yeah, that's what TornadoSoup Entertainment is going to be now. It's essentially the same thing as before, but slightly different. And if you like the sound of where this is going, then go ahead and like and subscribe and hit the bell thingy and all the other stuff that people say to do. And also, if the videos ever get like if the audio just gets weird, I'm not sure what that is yet. I'm trying to get to the bottom of that, but sometimes it just happens. Like, even after I'm done editing, I'll just send the video out, and then the audio just gets all. So, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna try to fix that though. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm TornadoSoup, and goodbye, everybody.